And then where it gets really interesting is when you walk into the Thunderbirds hangar, you inevitably have a moment where you say, wow, I'm assuming this squadron is extremely well funded and has all the money and all the manpower and all the time, because look at this hangar, right? It's huge. It's red, white, and blue. It's clean. The floor's polished. It's got a big American flag in the background. This is where all our money's going. Not true. That is the oldest hangar on Nellis Air Force Base. It was built in 1956. It was the first hangar on the base, and it should be in shambles right now based on the average squadron infrastructure budget that we have in the Air Force. The reason it's not is because our entire team is committed to that culture of creating a beacon of excellence in the name of service to something bigger than ourselves. One of our sayings is we expect to have an almost unbelievable attention to detail. And so when we patch in a new class, for example, whether you're officer or enlisted, whatever the case may be, when you're trying to earn your patch for those first couple of weeks, you literally polish the brass in the hangar. You polish the patch in the middle of our hangar floor every single day. You polish the floor of the hangar every single week, and that goes on well past patch. It's just the expectation for the squadron to be at that level of precision and detail, and it's contagious. When you set that as the bar, people do rise to it, and they rise to it enthusiastically. And then what gets exciting is they believe in the mission enough to go and learn other people's jobs. And so some of the things that I hear big Air Force talk about, agile combat employment, agile combat support, multi-capable airmen, the irony is I'm pretty sure the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds have been doing that for about 70 years. And 30 AFSCs in one squadron, for example. That's a lot. And you have to believe in the mission to bring that many people together in a unified way.
Yeah, I always say, I don't think you find that type of cohesion and, dedication to the mission. Now, granted, we are in a peacetime mission, but I think the only other places I've seen it is in combat. You see people kind of unify. It's a common objective, common goal. Everyone's working towards it. We get to be a part of that day in and day out. It's pretty awesome.